I think that if most people understood what was coming with AI, they would not want that world. The default outcome here is that we're basically going to hand over control of the entire economy to like a small number of companies and the government. And you're not just going to do that. You're also going to like break the fundamental incentive for the government to care about what people think. The government depends on the people because tax revenues pay for the government's operations. But if you get superintelligence, you're fundamentally breaking that connection. The core incentive that makes the government care about the people is gone.
Yeah.
And it's not just that. You're also concentrating power into the hands of like a very small number of companies. And you're probably doing this forever, because if you get superintelligence, like the very first thing Sam Altman or someone else is going to do is going to be like, make me live forever, or like, obey my commands.
And make it impossible for people to compete with me.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to say that explicitly. All they're going to have to do is like, point the AI at itself and say like, make yourself more powerful. And like, if,
right.
if they can somehow control that,
yeah,
and
there won't be competing players on this stage.
At the very least, there's not going to be many. There's no moat. If we get superintelligence, like there's no moat that can keep that out.
Yeah.
So part of the goal here with SuperBabies is to like provide a alternative vision of what the future looks like. The bargain offered by these AI companies, where it's like, we will suck up all your data and make you obsolete and make you powerless. We may at some point in the future like give you some of the proceeds, but like not yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think that bargain is just like so unappealing to so many people that if they actually understood what was being offered, there's no way they would accept it. I think SuperBabies to me is like, yeah, there's the IQ gain and the life expectancy and everything, but like beyond that, there's this like vision of a future that's like recognizable and like super positive, where humans still actually matter and have power and influence. That's not going to exist if you just hand over the reins to like these AI systems.
Think we need a Butlerian jihad?
I'm not against AI forever. I think that at some point we'll figure out how to, make it safe and make it benefit everyone. But like the way we're going about it now, where we have this like, completely uncontrolled arms race, and like prominent people in the field think there's like a, 10 to 30% chance of human extinction from this technology.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. If people understood what these companies were doing and what the stakes are, there's no fucking way they would allow this stuff to proceed. At least not at anywhere close to the pace that we're proceeding right now. Right. So the current paradigm is only sustainable so long as people remain ignorant of what's coming.
Do you think that's what it is? People just don't know? Because I think a lot of people are being told and they just don't really believe it.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you're ignorant of what's coming if you don't believe it. So, I mean, either purposefully or like just because they don't read about stuff, people don't understand what's coming.
Well, the people who might be better equipped to deliver us into a safer and more desirable AI future would be superhumans.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
and superhumans start out as SuperBabies.
Yep. Right. That's right. To me, it's so maddening that we're on the brink of like probably the biggest transformation in the history of the Earth, and like we can't just wait like 25 years for like the super geniuses to grow up and like control this technology better. It's like
if we get one of the bad endings, it'll be a cosmic joke that
I know it's so pathetic.
Close. Yeah,
it's so pathetic. It's like you're so close to like having this super geniuses who can like figure out exactly how to control this technology, and like you're not willing to wait a couple decades. After like 10,000 years of building civilization, we can't wait like 3 more decades for the super geniuses to grow up.
Well, at the very least, we're going to need to get some social mores out of the way so people can actually talk about this and fund this research.
Yeah.
Because right now it might take more than a few decades if nobody's willing to like even talk about what they're doing, if you got to suppress it all and send the people to jail for editing babies.
And I mean, this is the reason I'm still working on this tech. Like, if AI takes longer than people think, or if like there's a pause because we realize like just how crazy and unappealing and like power centralizing a world with AGI is going to be, if there's a pause or like it takes longer than we think, like what is the backup plan?
The backup plan cannot be just things proceed as they are.
Right. And like maybe you can just get some smart researchers to solve the problem. I mean, I hope that's the case. But like if that's not the case, like then like if we get any kind of pause for an extended period, like this sort of technology program becomes like the single most important thing in the world.
Yeah.
Again, I cannot emphasize enough how big of an impact you could have on human traits with this stuff if you actually